believer. Got to talk, man, got to talk, man.
Welcome everyone to the next edition of Hot 600. There's 600 seconds on the clock, and today we are talking about NXT UK Takeover Blackpool. So let's go ahead and get right on into things. On the card, we got Travis Banks versus Jordan Devlin. Now, who I think is going to win this match, and yes, if you haven't figured it out by now, this is technically a predictions video, but it's also a Hot 600 because we're doing it in 600 damn seconds. Travis Banks versus Jordan Devlin. I think this match is going to be great. Personally, I know you guys might get the pitchforks out. I'm not the biggest Travis Banks fan. I really liked him a lot when he was a part of the South Pacific Power Trip with TK Cooper and Dahlia Black. But as a solo act, Travis Banks is kind of to me, while Jordan Devlin is kind of, yo, that dude got potential. He got talent. So I'm hoping Jordan Devlin picks up the win against Travis Banks. However, my heart's telling me that my heart's wanting Jordan Devlin to win, but my brain is saying, hey, yo, Travis Banks gonna win this 100%. So I'm gonna go with Travis Banks in the official prediction. Moving on now, we got the no disqualification match. Dave Mastiff versus Eddie Damn Dennis. And if you don't know either one of these men, because I'm assuming that some of you that are going to be tuning in tomorrow, because we are dating this, tomorrow is NXT UK Takeover Blackpool. I'm assuming some of you don't know who the UK talent are, and that's fine. But let me tell you something. Eddie Dennis, he's a phenomenal talent. Dave Mastiff, he is a phenomenal talent. In a no disqualification match, this match is about to be off the charts. I can't wait to see what goes down between these two men. I'm actually very curious because I don't know. I'm going to make a bold prediction. I'm going to make a really bold prediction. I'm going to predict that Mark Andrews gets involved in this match. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I feel like Mark Andrews is going to get involved in this match, potentially to mess with Eddie Dennis, even though they really haven't done anything in NXT UK yet together. But I feel like it could happen. So, with that said, I'm going to go with Dave Mastiff picking up the win in the no disqualification match. Moving on, we have Mustache Mountain, Trent Seven, and Tyler Bate going against the Grizzled Young Vets, Zach Gibson and James Drake, for the inaugural NXT UK Tag Team Championships. And real quick, can we take a little pause real quick and talk about how damn beautiful those NXT UK Tag Team titles look? Those NXT Tag Team titles look so damn beautiful. I'ma take them out to Las Vegas and we gonna get married for like $70, alright? Those tag titles are so beautiful. They're probably my favorite tag team titles going at right now in this heat of the moment. I mean, I'm just saying, I can't sing, but what I do know is that when titles look beautiful, and those NXT UK Tag Team titles look pretty damn beautiful. Now, I know this is going to come to a little shock to some people. I'm going to go with the Grizzled Young Veterans here. I'm going to go with the GYV. I'm going to go with Zach Gibson and James Drake to win this. Why? We'll get into why kind of a little bit later because of one of my other predictions. I feel like the Grizzled Young Vets, though, are going to win the Tag Team Championships, and you're going to have Zach Gibson going to do that obnoxious ass promo with the tag titles. And Zach Gibson, by all means, one of my favorites in the game right now. Zach Gibson, 100% one of my favorites right now. James Drake, he's great in the ring as well. Zach Gibson, he carries my love for the team though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go with the Grizzled Young Veterans though. Moving on now to the co-main event. We have Rhea Ripley defending that NXT UK Women's Championship versus Toni Storm. And I really think that Rhea Ripley is going to retain the championship. However, I don't know how, but for some reason, I think Toni Storm actually might pick up the win. It's a difficult match. This is probably the most difficult match on the card to call. Now, if Tegan Nox was feeling better and if she was able to compete, I really think Rhea would just win straight out. And I think they would go into a Rhea-Tegan feud. But obviously, Tegan Nox, she can't really compete right now. She still has the injury going. So, I feel like it's up in the air with this match. But I don't think Rhea's gonna, I don't think she's gonna drop the title. Then again, with my next prediction, she might, because let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Real quick to end this thread, I feel like Rhea Ripley is going to retain. I hope she retains. But Toni Storm, she could pick it up too. It's a very tough match to call. It's very unpredictable with these two. But moving on now, we got main event time. Main event time. And it is Pete Dunne defending that United Kingdom Championship that he has held for 600 days and more against the Iron Man, Joe Coffey. You see him in the ring right now. You see him in the ring right now, on screen. They've been battling it out for the Hot 600. And they are going to be battling out in the main event of NXT UK Takeover Blackpool. And I think Pete Dunne is going to retain. Why? Well, not because I'm a Pete Dunne mark, not because I'm a Pete Dunne super fan. Calm down. Don't type in the comments. Oh, I know what your Twitter picture look like. I know you a big fan of Pete Dunne. Calm down. It ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. What it is, though, is that I feel like Pete Dunne is going to win because I feel like one of the surprises on the show is going to be Walter. That's right, Walter, Big Walter, is going to be in the crowd. Because you know how they always have the crowd stuff happening on TakeOver for new debuts. I feel like for some reason, I feel like Walter might show up. And I feel like he might be in the crowd because if you look at NXT UK, you're looking at a company, a brand that is being built off of trios. You have the British Strong Style. You have Gallus. You got a lot of different trios going on. There's more than just that. You got more trios going on because, I mean, you can count Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews, and I believe Ashton Smith. I believe he's teamed with them a few times now. There's a lot of damn trios going on in NXT UK TakeOver. And guess what tag team just formed in NXT UK? Fabian Aichner and Marcel Barthol. I probably did not pronounce his name right. I prefer Axel Jr., but that's neither here nor there. They just formed a damn tag team, and you trying to tell me that Walter wouldn't be a perfect third man for that trio, making their own damn ring camp and YouTube, don't demonetize me. I'm sorry. I did not mean it. I did not mean it. I talk about wrestling, the blood gets pumping, and I start cussing. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I let it slip. But anyways, you're telling me that Walter, Fabian Aichner, and Marcel Barthel would not be a great trio? You're out of your damn mind. Because they would be. They would be a great trio together. So, I feel like Walter debuts on NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool. That's a wild prediction right there. That's a big time wild prediction. I feel like he debuts. I feel like he shows up in the crowd. I feel like the end of the night, we're going to get a Pete Dunne Walter stare down. I feel like it's going to happen. Walter, I feel, is going to be the guy to dethrone Pete Dunne, and then Pete Dunne can go to the main roster. I feel like it's going to happen. Call me crazy. I feel like it's going to happen. And that, my friends, is my NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool predictions. But we have something to talk about for the last 120 seconds. See, today, as of recording this, they just announced the NXT UK, or basically, the UK Performance Center. And that is such a big step, man. I wrote an article way back talking about how big this NXT UK brand was going to be to the company. And I talked about global expansion. And oh my goodness, man, it is so dope that we're seeing stuff like this happening with the Performance Center. This is going to help that UK scene so much when it comes to like talent being able to not leave home if they don't want to leave home. Like you talk to some people who leave the WWE later on, like Pac, for instance. Let's talk about Pac for a little bit. Pac left and he said that he missed home a lot. I mean, when he was in NXT. So I mean, with this, you don't have to really leave home that much. You can stay near and dear to your home. You're right there near your family. And that's a big thing, man. That's a big thing. Being close to your family, that's a big thing with wrestling and everything like that. It's a big deal that they have their own Performance Center now, man. That's gonna be the next step to show that this NXT stuff that Triple H is brainstorming, man, this territory-like NXT stuff is gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna produce great talent. It's gonna be the thing that pro wrestling needs for the WWE. Because you're gonna have all these different NXT branches, and it's gonna be perfect for them, man. It's gonna be absolutely perfect for them. And with that said, I'm excited for NXT UK TakeOver Blackpool. I can't wait to wake up at 2 p.m. tomorrow and watch it live. It's going to be so dope, man. You guys know Anyone that's known me for a while knows that I back this UK product through and through. I'm such a big supporter of it. I'm so happy to be seeing the NXT UK Takeover Blackpool tomorrow. And my friends, that was the Hot 600. Thank you for tuning into this episode. You got to wait to the next episode to find out what we talk about next. But if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 3K. If you're already subscribed, hit that bell so every single time we upload. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below. Let me know your predictions for NXT UK Takeover Blackpool. And as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace.